Hello my friends, Stephanie Barnard at the Stamps of Life, and this video is all about the love, okay? What do I mean by that? Well, the products I'm going to share with you are more of a love theme with a, hey, you're my Valentine, but not really Valentine, more like, hey, I love you as a friend, I love you as a spouse or a boyfriend or a grandchild or anything like that, anything about love. So if you love someone in your life, which I'm hoping you love lots of people in your life, these products are for you. Let's look at them. The first one is this adorable, and I'm really excited about this one, stamp set called Love Bears to Stamp. And I love this one because it has this great big stamp right here, and then it has a whole bunch of other little stamps. Now, just so you know, some of these hearts are separate. So you have this part of the stamp here, but then some of the hearts are separate, so you can mix and match them and move them around and have them be different places. It says, Happy Valentine's Day, hugs and kisses, love you very much, just driving by to say hi, and sending you lots of love. Now, of course, you know us, of course there's a die set that matches. So this die set will cut out the shadow. It will also cut out the pieces and a whole bunch of extra hearts to add going by. And I have a lot of fun samples of that one to share with you. Now, what else do I have available? I have a brand new limited edition. So if you're on our website and you don't see this on our website, that means it's gone, because all of our stencils are all limited edition, which is kind of fun because if you like it, get it now. And the prices are so low on our stencils that you are able to get it ASAP. Now, this is a heart stencil, which is really fun, and I took this to the next level. I am listening to your suggestions. I made this stencil frosted. So what does that mean? That means when it's on your desk, you're still going to be able to see it. The original stencils we came out with were completely clear. They were a little hard to see, let's be honest. But now you'll be able to see this one because it's frosted. And I'm going to show you a couple things with this one just for fun. Now, what else is fun about this is there's extra hearts on here. So we have this extra great big huge hearts in a heart, and then we have a row of hearts, and then we have just a 3 by itself and 1 by itself. So you can mix and match what you're going to use on this stencil, and I'm going to show you more on that one too. Lastly, we have this heart die set. Now this is a Fold-it die set, and it comes with this gorgeous vine and flower, which you're going to see more of that pattern because we love it so much. But the nice thing about this one, not only does it fit in a standard A2 size envelope, it also has these extra flowers that you can die cut in different colors and add. So we have lots of fun things. I have lots of samples, and I want to show and demo some of these items for you so you can really see why I did all these crazy random awesome things. Here's an example of the heart stencil. You'll notice that heart fits perfectly on an A2 size card. I have an A2 size card here in blue. The white is on a layering piece, so it fits perfect on that A2 size card, which you're going to love. Now here's one just using those hearts randomly, which is really fun. And here's one using the hearts in the row, so the row of hearts. So isn't that fun? I love that. Now you're going to want to use the blending brushes with this, and I'll show you that in just a minute. So we're going to move those off to the side so they don't get mixed in. Now let's look at the Heart Fold-it. So what is a Fold-it card? And some people are new to Fold-it cards. That's okay. Fold-it cards means that it is designed to be an A2 size card when you use it on the fold. And I'm going to show you what that means. Don't worry. But look at how gorgeous that one is. Here's another one. And I'm going to show you just the same card, and I'm going to show you a whole bunch of these at one time, because the same card used in so many different ways. Look at that, just by changing the color, changing the theme, look at that one. Oh, isn't that gorgeous? Now, these are the two that they sent me for the product samples to pick which one I wanted to use. And I did end up picking this one, but you can see just by changing the colors, all we did here is change the two colors. I mean, all the different colors. Isn't that gorgeous? Totally different looks. Now, oh, here's one using just the outer edge, and then look, you can use your envelope liner die on that one. Ooh, here's one with orange and yellow. Here's one, oops, double pieced here. Oh, sometimes they stick together. Let's see. What's going where? Oh, that one lost something. Okay, here's that heart on a step-up card, which is really fun. Here it is with some cute little bears, bear hugs to you. Here's one using glitter paper. Imagine this for a wedding card. Wouldn't that be beautiful? A wedding card. Here's, oh, speaking of, look how cute that is. Ken and Stephanie together. Well, it's Steffi and Kenny, but yes, it's us. And then let's look at, let's see, is that the last? Oh, now let's look at the bears with the truck. Now the bears with the truck is really fun, and I'm going to save that one for last because it's my favorite. But look at how cute this is with the little barn fold-it. That barn fold-it's one of our most popular fold-its, by the way. Here it is as a pop-up, a 3D pop-up. Here it is dressed up, ready to go on the front of a card. Notice how it fits so well on the front of the card. I'm known for my bigger images. I like my stamp images to be big because I want you to be able to use them in scrapbooking as well as a nice big part of your card. I didn't want that truck to be this big and then you're like, well, what do I do with the rest of the card? No, the truck fits perfectly on an A2 size card. Let's see here. Oh, here we have just a decorated envelope, but wait, there's more because we're going to open it up and there's our cute little, look at that. Isn't that adorable? Nice and cute, adorable. Oh, here's another one with a heart, a heart in the back. I love that. Oh, here it is on a step-up card. So much fun. And then this is my favorite. This one wins the favorite award today. This is Sandra. This is on our 5x7 shadow box. This is the one I took on HSN, but look at how awesome that fits on there. Isn't that gorgeous? I love it. I love it. Now, let's kind of get busy. Let's start kind of playing, jumping in, because I want you to be able to see how easy these products are. People need to understand that if I'm doing it, it has to be easy because I am not one that can sit. I am not one that can color all day long. You know what I mean? I need to be moving. I need to be shaken. So first, let's look at our fold-it die. Now I do use our storage envelopes. This is my storage envelope. And it comes with a lot of fun pieces, and it looks like I've added some extra pieces in this one. So it comes with the heart base itself. It comes with the fun ruffle and the shadow. And it also comes with these little pieces, and I kept it on here just so I wouldn't lose it. I don't know what these other pieces are. Interesting. Okay. Now, on the largest die on all of your fold-its, on the back, it's going to say place fold here. That's just to kind of give you an idea. Now, in all honesty, yours should say place fold here up here. Mine's at prototype. But what we're going to do is we're going to take our paper and we are simply going to fold it in half. Now, if you're special and you're really cool, you have a bone folder. So we're going to use that. And if you don't, we have pink ones on our website, but you might already have a bone folder. Now, I folded that right here. I'm going to bring it to my die cut machine. And what I'm going to do is I have my fold here. I'm going to keep pointing out my fold to you. I'm going to take my largest die and I'm going to lay it. I'm going to exaggerate it at first so you can really see. Here's my fold. And then I'm going to take these pieces up here. I have my fold right here. And I'm going to bring that down right about there. Okay? Now, I'm going to, and this, my cutting pad's starting to curve a little. I'm going to, you can always add a little bit of washi if you don't have a magnetic platform. I do, but my cutting pad's warping. So I'm just going to tape it just right there. Oh, nice hair. Isn't that lovely? Nice and awesome. Okay, now we're going to grab another cutting pad and we're going to run this through. Easy peasy, just like that. So we're going to give that a run through. Now that means I'm cutting 2 layers, doesn't it? Now what I have now is my heart, and you're going to say, well, Stephanie, that's really cute and fine and dandy, but some designs look really silly with those fold lines because they're flat, right? You're like going, huh, underwhelmed, right? I get it. I get it. So what you're going to do now is, and I lost my trash can. That's interesting. They had a store day, and so everything got moved a little. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to grab just a standard piece of cardstock, the same color, and I'm going to just grab my little heart. And I'm going to grab my cutting pad again, and I'm just going to cut out a regular die cut. Regular, everyday die, okay? Nothing special, nothing, anything, just a regular die cut. And now look what I'm going to do. So now what I have, move that over, I'm going to lay this right on top so it covers those kind of boring, you know, we don't want those. That's not fun to see, kind of like a funny looking heart. So what I'm going to do is I'm literally going to just layer this right on top. And I did it on the wrong side. It's supposed to go on this side. Isn't that lovely? So we're going to add it there. And we're going to layer this right here, just like this. Now don't forget, this is gonna fit in a standard A2 size envelope. Now, so there's my cute little card, see? Look at that, I'm gonna open it up. Now you don't see those ugly little fold lines. That's just the way to cover it, because I'm not a big fan of those fold lines. On some designs you don't even notice it. If it's flat on that area, it's perfect. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take both of these dies at the same time, because you can use them separately if you want to. I designed that a lot because I want you to have 2 dies, and if I made these go together, then you'd only get 1 die. But I have them as 2 dies so you can mix and match, right? Because sometimes you want to do that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab both of these and I'm going to grab some hot pink. Now, before I do anything, I am going to grab some of my adhesive sheets. If somebody didn't steal them, here they are. And I'm going to peel the back of this off. Why am I doing this? Because the die that I'm cutting is going to be very intricate, and I don't want to have to add adhesive to it. I'm going to add that right there. And because I'm going to accidentally turn this over and not cut in the right spot, I'm going to trim this down. And how do I trim that down? Just like that. No trimmers for me. When I can get away with not trimming with the trimmer, I do. So now, this whole piece of paper is a sticker, okay? I'm going to grab this, and I'm going to grab this, and make sure we're on camera, and I'm going to get both of these. I'm going to lay that one down, and I'm going to lay this one down. Now, this piece of pink paper is very special to me. Why? Well, number one, it's pink, right? But number two, it has that adhesive on the back. And that adhesive does cost money. So we need to be a little bit more frugal. Normally, Stephanie would just cut it right in the middle and be done. But because it has that special adhesive on the back, I'm really gonna make sure I'm very careful on how much of this I use. So I'm gonna line that up just like that so I don't waste any of this special paper. Any scraps I have that have the adhesive on the back, I make sure I keep, okay? We're gonna lay that down and we're gonna run this through. Now I gotta show you one more thing about this because it's really awesome. Now, just for kicks on any machine, I run it back because there's a lot of blade in there. Doesn't hurt to run it back. Now, what we have here, are you ready for this? Because this is gonna start wowing you. And we're gonna, oh, I feel bad, Ken just vacuumed the store. So I'm gonna give it a little flick so all the pieces don't go everywhere. They're all cut out, don't worry, but look at how gorgeous this is becoming, because now you're really gonna start seeing all of the intricacy of this die. Now, before I clean all of this out, because it's gonna take me a second, I am going to use just this die, and we're gonna give it a little hit. We could clean it if we wanted to, but okay, we're gonna give it a little hit. Now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be extra sassy on this one, and I am going to find let's do this color. Look at this, red. Now, remember how I said if I put both of these dies together when I made them, then you would only have 1 die? That would mean you wouldn't be able to do this. Watch this. So I'm gonna grab that. I'm just grabbing just the 1 die by itself. See, they're so versatile. I always make sure it's versatile. If you're gonna buy one of my products, I want you to use it for 1,000 different things. I don't want it to have one use and be done. So look at this. Now I have just a gorgeous heart, okay? And if I wanted, I would just have a gorgeous heart just like that. I wouldn't even have to use the vines. So what if you're like, oh, well, I like that, but I don't want to always use those vines. You don't have to. Isn't that awesome? Mix and match. I want you to do that. Now, why did I do all this? Watch this. There's a method to the madness, I assure you. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna peel this off. Remember how I said I added that adhesive on the back? Because can you imagine trying to add adhesive to the back of this? Oh, what a nightmare, right? No. Get the adhesive sheets, they're amazing. Now, I didn't bother getting all those extra pieces out because look, when I peel the backing off, a lot of those extra pieces are gonna come with my backing, so I don't have to go poke, poke, poke. Look at that. 1 piece was left. Isn't that awesome? I know, right? Okay, so let's go back to this, and we're gonna add this. Let's clean this up a little bit, because we have the white on there too. So let's add this right on top. It's gonna layer perfectly, remember, because it's the same die that cut out the outside. We're gonna lay this down just like that. Look at how gorgeous that is with the red behind it. Isn't that pretty? Now, normally I think I would have picked maybe a different color, but whatever. Okay, now we're gonna add some adhesive. We're gonna grab this and we're gonna layer this right on our card. Look at this. Isn't this amazing? So simple. Now, I even have, remember, those flower dies to cut out and I can add different colors. But that's the making of my A2 size card. Right? Right? Okay, awesome. I know it's awesome. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna change change directions just a little bit, because what I want to do now is I want to show you, and I got to get another piece of paper because I already kind of muffed up that one. I want to get, let's use yellow. Let's use lemonade. See, Tiffany's getting me organized. Can you tell? I'm working very hard on keeping myself organized. So, you know, I craft here when I'm doing my videos, but when I'm at home crafting, you know, I have a whole nother set of everything, so it gets kind of complicated. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna clean that off a little bit. We're gonna grab this, and we're gonna grab the die you have to have. And as you know, mine is always literally right there. There's a couple different versions of it. Just go to our website and type in the die you have to have and you'll find it. And I'm gonna use a longer cutting pad, and I'm gonna run this through. Why am I doing this? Because I want to show you what's next. What is next? It is the Heart Stencil. So we're gonna run this through. And now what we have, I like to put that guy back because he's way large and in charge. Okay, we're gonna fold that, perfect card base, boom, done. Now, we're gonna move that off to the side. We're gonna grab another, just white, because that's what I wanna stencil on. And we're gonna get the next layering piece. And I should have one right here, I do. And I wanna make sure I got the right one, because sometimes, every once in a while, so I'm just gonna layer this on top to make sure, yep. So we're gonna just cut out a white rectangle. Now stay with me, we're almost done on this video, but I want you to see how fun this, let's see, where are we going here? I want you to see how fun the heart stencil is. So we're gonna run this through. And remember, all the heart stencils are limited edition. So once they're gone, don't think, oh, I'll get that at the next convention next time I see them. Chances are we won't have any more, okay? So I just don't want you to think, you know, oh, I'll wait. Okay, so here I have my paper. Let's kind of clean up our joint here a little bit. And I always put this die back right where it goes, because that one doesn't even get put away ever. And then what we're gonna do is we are going to grab our stencil. And I already had mine open, and I like to use my washi tape. So first what we're gonna do is we're gonna get another piece of cardstock behind us, because we don't want to accidentally get anything on our secret weapon. We're gonna lay this down so I can still see where my paper is. We're gonna line this up perfectly right there. This one just fits on there, isn't that awesome? We're gonna line that up right there. Press down to hold that in place. And I would even go a little further and hold that one right there, because then it's gonna hold the cardstock and my stencil. I'm grabbing my brushes, my blending brushes. And let's just grab, I'm lazy. I usually just like to use one and use them for all of them. So let's grab this one and let's get some inks. I wasn't planning on doing this, so I gotta figure out where my inks are. Ha! That's always entertaining. Okay, well, we'll use these. These are just placeholders for the real inks. Isn't that fun when Stephanie doesn't have everything? Wait. Oh, wait. See, I just gotta find them, that's all. Oh, here, okay. Well, see, because I have my brushes in two different spots. I haven't decided how I like to use them yet. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna grab, and I like to use these for my little ink pads, because then I can just pull out the tray. So let's get candy, and I would love to have a guava. There is a bubble gum. I would still love to have a guava. I would still like to have a guava, and that's not gonna happen. Well, isn't that a bummer? Guava is my favorite. Okay, well, we'll make this work. So let's start with a red. Let's do red. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna grab some of that ink. And I do not use my regular ink pads for this. These are my blending ink pads. I use the smaller ink pads because I don't wanna get ever any fuzz or any hair or any ickies on the pads that I use for my stamps. Because if you get an icky on your stamp pads that you use for your stamps, it's gonna get on your stamped project when you stamp, and that's not good. So what we're gonna do, I always start off to the side, and then I'm going to just start going like this. And some people say, oh, you know what, it doesn't get dark enough. Use your finger on top to press, okay? I'm pressing with my finger on top. Okay, and I'm running this around. Now I'm done with that color, so I'm gonna kind of get any extra ink off. That's how I clean them. I don't mess around with any other cleaning. I'm not a cleaner. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab some candy, a little off to the side, then we're gonna add that. We need a little bit more candy. Okay, ooh, look at this. Look at this. Come on, you guys. Is this like the awesomest thing you've ever seen in your life? Wait till it's done. Okay, so now I'm gonna add a little of that. See how it blends perfectly? Okay, so now we are going to grab some bubble gum. Bubble gum is our lightest color of pink. It is very light, so make sure you get a lot of ink on it. And then we're gonna go, ooh, look at that, look at that, look at that. Okay, are you ready for this? We're gonna lift this up. And look at how gorgeous that is. Oh, and I got a little icky on there, that's okay. But look at how gorgeous how I start. It's an ombre effect. You don't have to do 3 different colors. You can do as many colors as you want. Mix and match. Do 10 different colors. Do 1 different color, whatever you want. But isn't that gorgeous? I know, fun. These blending brushes are awesome. Okay, club members, of course you get the club discount on all of the products that I shared with you today. Everything, including the Tiffany bags, including the brushes, including the adhesive sheets, everything on our website. You now get the club discount. If you're not in the club, you have to join. You can be a club member for only $11.95 a month. What do you get for $11.95? Well, let's see. You get a 15% discount in our booth when we're traveling and on our website every time you order, as long as you're a club member. Somebody once asked me, oh, is it just a one-time order, 15% off? No, no, no. As long as you're a club member, every order is 15% off. Also, you get an anniversary gift. If you stay in the club a full year on your anniversary month, you get a $15 gift certificate to the website. You also get freebies every couple months. We like to send out little freebies. In December, it was a heart set, a heart die set. We always are sending out freebies because we like it. It's fun. And when you see us in the booth, you get club buttons and fun things like that. And the best part is you also get a stamp set. Every month we send you a brand new stamp set, 4x6 in size, full-size sheet of stamps. So much fun. And it's only $11.95 a month. And you get all of those benefits. Now, of course, we have other ones. We have the Die Hard Club. We have the Kit Club. We have the Gold Club to get 20% off. Go check out the website, thestampsoflife.com. Watch the video about the clubs, and you're going to fall in love just as much as I did. Thank you so much, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye-bye.